Welcome back. We are on episode 39. We just finished clearing out the monster army bunker and pretty much have taken on most of the secondary quests. Saving thicker than water for later. Uh, Saving that for later, obviously. So, choice was, do we continue and go to Denver or do we go to Steeltown? So I'm gonna go to Steeltown and at least start it. I don't know how far along I'm gonna take it, but that's the intention now. Steeltown. And just to double check our levels, see what we're at here. We're at 15. Everybody is up and running. All right. And onward.
Darling, you shut down the nightclub for me. That's so sweet. All that noise was disturbing my beauty sleep. Thanks, hon.
Hey, it's our secret admirer. He's probably a psychopath.
Marshall's best friends. Howdy, Rangers. You guys been doing great work lately. Thanks. And I got more civil forfeiture in the back if you want to look. Let me open the back.
Alright, well. Alright, we'll go ahead and let it go. Just to get it on video. Alright, Steeltown, here we come. Let's just make a hard save before starting. Head on in.
Nobody's come out of there in weeks. Where's my wife?
Where's my son? What? Are you guys the Desert Rangers? Abby said you were coming. Oh, thanks. I'm Benny Bianchi. Welcome to Steeltown. We're so glad you're here. But there's just a few tiny little itty-bitty steps to take before we can let you in. All you have to do is talk to Dr. Breeler in the Human Resource Center, and he'll get you started on the admission process right away. He's right up those steps. When you're done, come on in and see us. The computation engine says that during the lockdown, only authorized Steeltown employees may enter the factory. So if you want to come in, you have to be an employee. And to be an employee, you have to take our fitness tests. Good luck! Oh, well, the computation engine is the heart and soul of Steeltown. It runs everything. The gates, the scheduling, the order tracking, fulfillment, lunch breaks. We couldn't survive without...
Nuh-uh, Bianchi. That's enough. You can talk to your friends later. We were here first. What's going on inside the factory?
We heard shooting in there. We demand to know our loved ones are safe.
Sorry, friends, sorry. Trust me, when this push is over, your relatives will be coming out of this gate with smiles on their faces and big fat paychecks in there. Oh, sorry, something's come up. Gotta go. Don't forget to talk to Dr. Breeler about your screening, Rangers. Can't wait to see you.
Can you help us? Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever.
Okay, so the background sound, the fire, is just way too loud. I mean, just listen to how loud it gets. I mean, it's just retarded. So, yeah, it sucks, but that's how it is.
This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Our families are in there. Benny can't hide behind that hologram forever. This is serious. There's something going on in the factory. Say, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Luis. Did I hear Benny Bianchi ask you to come see her in Steeltown? 'Cause if you're gonna pay her a visit, us folks in the camp here sure would like to know what's going on in there. Most of us have family working there. And what with it being locked down and all, we don't know if they're alive or dead or if we'll ever see them again. And Benny won't tell us a goddamn thing. My wife's in there, Florinda. Damn near everything. Abigail Markham, who runs the place, got money from the Patriarch a while back to make it the center of industry in Colorado. Boy, did she deliver. Refit all of the ruined factories here in Pueblo. Got all the old systems up and running. Added a few of her own. Now the place makes generators, engines, trucks, furnaces, radios, medical supplies, weapons, armor, everything. There are folks that say the founding of Steeltown was as much the making of Colorado as the Patriarch's government. Without the stuff they make here, he wouldn't have been able to do half as much.
Well, he's right there. Steeltown has made Colorado a force to be reckoned with on the plains.
Which is why it's weird to see it having conniptions like this. It used to be a well-oiled machine. If you ask Bianchi, we're the future employees of Steeltown. At least that's how she and Abigail Markham like to string us along. Who we really are is a bunch of displaced fools who thought this place was gonna be our salvation. Thought it would feed us, house us, give us jobs. Well, some of us got jobs. Then they stopped hiring. And the rest of us have been freezing our asses off out here ever since. Out east, on the Colorado border, the Patriarch's peace with the gangs of the plains was supposed to make it safe territory. So we all went homestead. Now, though, seems like the gangs have forgotten the peace exists. They've been coming for settlers like wolves come for sheep. No choice but to up stakes and run. And this is where we ran to. Of course, now we're hearing that the gangs are coming here. So we may have only delayed our demise. That's what they say. Apparently, Liberty's sending a big scavenging crew this way, hoping to score some heavy artillery ahead of her attack on Colorado Springs. And if things go like they have been, Steeltown's guard bots will just hide behind the gates and let us get shot to pieces. Or worse, scooped up for slaves.
A raid on Steeltown? The Patriarch would not like that.
Used to. It seems like they got their own problems now. Pulled back all their patrols. Guard bots only worry about keeping people from going in or out, no matter what Benny Bianchi says. Yeah, Markham's happy talk mouthpiece. Always telling us Steeltown needs us. Sure it does, but not enough to give us 4 walls and a roof. We're dying by inches out here. Where else are we gonna go? Rumor is they're turning folks away at Colorado Springs. Besides, there's work here. At least they're supposed to be, if they ever start hiring again. Not to mention, a lot of us have family inside the factory. We're not going anywhere until we see them again. They're asking for applicants. Bianchi's practically begging for them. But no one gets through the selection process, and I don't know how they could. Stupid tests don't make any sense at all. Place has gone crazy. You didn't hear me bending Bianchi's ear? The workers inside haven't been allowed out in weeks. There's been gunshots in there. We all got family in there, and nobody will tell us if they're okay, if they're even alive. Wish Markham would come out and talk to us herself, but all we get is Benny pouring syrup in our ears. Phooey. Not a peep. Just Benny saluting the flag and telling us everything's peachy. Ha! Oh man, could you? Her name is Florinda. She works in the Warbot factory. Just let her know that I'm still alive and I miss her. Thank you so much. Mighty nice of you to ask. Huh. Now that you mention it, there's one particularly crappy situation we could use some help with. See, we don't have a proper toilet here. It's dangerous. Not to mention colder than a robot's nuts. Go outside the camp. There's animals out there. So we've been going too close to home and it's kind of stinking up the place. Now, we spotted an old Job Johnny in the scrapyard, but there's a lot of nasty beasties around it. Nothing badasses like you couldn't handle, though. If you chase them off, my people can take care of dragging it back here.
I believe there is a negative faction for picking the reward one.
Thanks. We can hardly wait. Seriously. Wonderful. You're just what we've been praying for. Go see Doc Breeler in the Human Resources Center up those steps. He's the guy you gotta talk to get in. You didn't hear Benny telling you? Nobody but Steeltown employees get through the gates, and you gotta pass Breeler's health screening to become an employee. Good luck.
We at Steeltown want to assure those of you applying for work that there is nothing wrong with the testing machines. You just have to try harder.
So we get flushed.
Rangers? Any word on what's going on inside the factory? Fair enough. Thanks. Rangers? Any more word on the situation in the factory? All right. Rangers? Any more word on the situation in the factory? Shit, okay. Kill the beasties in the scrapyard so we can claim the throne. You know, the toilet. Any more word on the situation in the factory? Shit, okay. Oh, well, keep pushing. Thanks, Rangers. Rangers? Any more word on the situation in the factory?
Alright, sorry about that, guys. Had to take a quick break. So, moving on.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, you're those Desert Rangers, huh? I'm Carla Asphalt Runner of Iron Thunder Logistics. Just trying to get some paperwork cleared up before I get the shipment on the road. Say, you wouldn't be going into the factory, would you? Because I've been trying to get this sorted out with Benny, my contact in there, and she's not picking up. Are you kidding? You can't get in there without taking some kind of stupid employment test, even if you just want to ask a question. And nobody passes that test. You guys, though, the way you're tooled up, they might give you a pass. Oh, you know her? Yeah, that's her. She's the one I deal with when I pick up orders here. But there's been a problem, and I can't get a hold of her. Well, I got a crate on my truck that's not on the manifest. And Iron Thunder prides itself on getting every delivery right. So I'm not driving off with something I don't have any paperwork for. Especially when it's a goddamn disassembled warbot. It's crazy, right? Steeltown makes warbots exclusively for the Patriarch. Nobody else can buy one. So finding one in a shipment with no shipping address or order number is bad.
Bad is right. The last thing the Marshals want, or the Rangers, is for some no-good nicks to wind up with a warbot.
And it gets weirder. When I opened the crate to see what was in it, this paper fell out. It says, "Remember, Jay, 60-40 means 60 for me, 40 for you. XOXOB. I don't know about you, but to me, it sounds like someone inside is stealing warbots. I suppose. I'm sure as hell not going anywhere. You name it. Steeltown makes everything. Tools, weapons, construction equipment, trucks. Hell, my truck was made here. Even little things like toys, dishware, coffee makers. They do it all. The biggest. Half my runs either start here or end here. At least they did, until things got screwy in there. Now it seems like all the shipments are delayed, or packed wrong, or misaddressed. It's a pain in the neck. Not to mention the lockdown that's going on now. No one allowed in, no workers allowed out. Don't know if it's a strike or a quarantine or what, but it sure ain't helping. I don't know. Supposedly they switched over to a computerized system a while back. The computation engine, they call it. Maybe it's buggy or something. Whatever it is, it's screwing with my schedule something fierce. Screwing with all the driver schedules. Other than me not being able to slip them a couple bucks to expedite something for me? Nah, they're only there to guard the factory. Here, it's a different story inside, though. They're there to enforce productivity, and they can get pretty rough on the workers if they're not meeting their quotas. Huh, maybe that's what the lockdown's about. Markham knows the gangs of the plains are coming, and is having the bots put the screws to the workers to get the place ready for a fight. That's the rumor. They say Liberty is sending out scavenger crews to stop by and stock up on vehicles, weapons, and war bots before she makes her move on Colorado Springs. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. Well, I've never bothered to try, but from what I hear, you've got to talk to the doctor in Human Resources Center, right behind me. Apparently, he gives you some kind of test that tells you if you're allowed in or not. Not too many people pass it these days, but you look like intelligent individuals. I'm sure you'll pass. I just hope I get this mystery crate business sorted out before that happens, because I want to be long gone when it does. You mean how you're going to talk to Benny Bianchi about this mystery crate? Yes, please. Thanks, I appreciate it. And here, take the note for evidence. Oh, also, if you need any supplies, I've got some returns ITL dispatch that I could sell. Let me know if you want to look. No worries. Let me know when you talk to Benny. Later.
So we pick up hot commodities. She says she gives you a note, but she does not give you a note, so I guess you're just supposed to remember the note. It's just kind of silly.
Hey again, Rangers. You talked to
And
Benny yet?
another instance of lazy programming.
Sure. Carla Asphalt Runner. I drive for Iron Thunder Logistics. I asked you to find out about the Warbot crate in my truck.
Any news?
She works in Steeltown. Her office is on the admin level.
Any news?
Okay. I'll just cool my heels then. Sure. Have a look. Hi again. Any news on the mystery crate? Take it easy.
Steeltown could defend us from the gangs if they wanted to. If. Hope I get captured by the scar collectors. Those payasos are crazy. Steeltown could defend us from the gangs if they wanted to. If. Lost my whole family to the raiders. Can still hear them screaming when I sleep. They say the gangs are coming any day now. We left the plains to escape the gangs. Now the gangs are coming here. They say the gangs are coming any day now. Hope I get captured by the payasos. Those godfishers are crazy. Hope I get captured by the scar collectors. Those payasos are crazy. Hope I get captured by the godfishers. who's scar collectors, but crazy.
Oh, hi. You haven't seen my girlfriend, have you? Oh man, she's the coolest. Like, way cooler than me. She's kind of tough looking, but smart too. And really hot. A few days ago, she was talking one night about how Steeltown isn't taking care of its workers or their families, and how she was going to do something about it. And the next day, she was gone. I haven't seen her since. Thank you. Tell her I miss her, and I'm worried about her. Tell her to come home. Hi again. Have you found Nova yet? Well, she's kind of tough looking, but smart too. Also, hot. Like, totally. You'll know her when you see her. Hi again. Have you found Nova yet? Oh, okay. Well, please keep looking.
Looking to get into the factory? You should talk to Dr. Brewer. Do I look like I work here? Try the Human Resource Center. Just working up the energy to try my luck at the Human Resource Center again. Only way to get into Steeltown. You here to take the Steeltown test? Line up at the door beside the gates. The Human Resource Evaluation Center is by the main gate. That's where you need to go. The robots don't protect the people, only product. Looking to get into the factory? You should talk to Dr. Brewer. Do I look like I work here? Try the Human Resource Center.
Archie and Edith.
I'm watching the TV. Ah, the Buddy Cap show again. My favorite.
Is it the one where some poor guy is murdered and everybody at the station thinks it's just a robbery gone wrong, but the buddy detectives think it's more than that and nobody listens to them?
Uh-huh. And then another guy gets killed. Everybody at the station thinks it's just another robbery gone wrong. But something doesn't smell right to the buddies, so they look for a connection.
Yeah, but before they can make it, a guy from the DA's office tells their boss to make an arrest and move on. But the buddies refuse, and the boss takes them off the case.
So they go to a bar with beautiful cocktail waitresses walking around and drink whiskey and talk over the evidence, and they suddenly make the connection they missed before and realize they have to act now or a witness will die.
So they jump in their car and make other cars crash as they race to the witness's house, just in time to find a masked man with gloves on about to kill him. And when they pull the guy's mask off, it's the mean guy from the DA's office.
Turns out he's running for mayor, and he needs to win a big mob case. So he's making it look like the mobster is having a witness killed to silence them. And when they arrest him, their boss forgives them. And there's a freeze frame when they laugh.
Yay! They got him!
Hey, we're talking here.
Archie, there's people in our living room again. Hey, it's the daytime drama now.
Is this the one where Jason is mad at Margie for what she said about Raylene at Henry's party?
That's the one. And then Jason goes to David's cafe to meet Lauren and tells her about it. And she says she knows why Margie said that, but she can't tell him because she promised Mr. Berkshire, the banker, that she would keep it a secret.
Right. And meanwhile, Margie's at the yacht club with her cousin Patrice and Patrice's mother Grace, telling her side of the story. But they're interrupted by Paul, the tennis pro, who says he knows a way Margie can get revenge on Jason.
At the same time, across town, Jeff, Jason's gold chain-wearing cousin, is let out of jail and met by Jackie, his girlfriend, who takes a gun out of her purse and gives it to him as the credits roll. Oh, I can't wait to find out what happens next.
Wait till the commercial. Say, the comedy's on.
Oh, I love that show. Is this the one where the husband buys his wife some fancy underwear for her anniversary, but he doesn't want her to find out, so he gives it to the neighbor boy to hide in his house, and his mother thinks it's for her?
Yep, and she takes it from her husband and thanks him. And he says, I didn't buy you any underwear. Who's buying you underwear? And they ask the boy, and he says it was the neighbor man. Oh boy, do they get mad about that.
So they bust in on the first couple at dinner, shaking the underwear box in their faces. And the poor husband, now his wife, is mad at him too. Why you buying the neighbor lady fancy underwear, she says.
And he says, I didn't, and I can prove it. So he tells the neighbor and his wife to go home and try on the underwear. And he guarantees it won't fit. And so they do, and they come back all shaved-faced because it didn't fit at all.
So, all's well, until that night when the wife tries on the underwear and it doesn't fit her either. The husband thinks he's in big trouble, but she hugs him and says, Silly, you never get the fit right. That's how I know you bought it for me. Well, oh, what a treat! The doctor show's on.
Oh, you mean the one where the girl faints at her cheerleading practice, so they bring her to the doctor, and she tries to run away, but faints again.
That's the one! And they examine her and find out she's pregnant. And she's so ashamed, and everybody thinks she's a hussy. And her mother cries all the time, and her father reads the newspaper in an angry way.
Right. And then the doctor, who's the only one who listens to her, asks her what really happened. And she says she fell in love with a soldier and got married, so it's okay, she's not a hussy. But then he left for training and never came back.
And the doctor says, wait, what's this young man's name? And she says, Joe Bly. And the doctor says, oh, I have a surprise for you. And it turns out that Joe didn't run away. He was hit by a car and has been in a coma in the hospital the whole time.
Boy, didn't we cry when the doctor took the girl into Joe's room and took his bandages off, and he woke up out of his coma when she said his name.
Yeah, that was the best.
Go on. Hey, it's the cowboy show again.
Oh, is it the one where the stranger with the mustache comes to town and all the townsfolk think he's the greatest, but the hero doesn't trust him?
Yep, and then the stranger starts selling people shares in his oil well, which he's gonna start drilling on the edge of town and make everybody rich.
Oh, I love this one. Everybody buys shares except the hero and the school mom, who knows from reading books that the town isn't on oil land. But nobody will listen to either of them because she's just a woman and he's a gambler.
That's right. So the hero waits outside the hotel at midnight, pulls his guns on the stranger as he comes out with everybody's money in his saddlebags.
And meanwhile, the school mom gathers the mayor and the sheriff, and they listen as the stranger offers to cut the hero in on the scheme. But the hero says no, and the stranger's henchman shoots the hero while he jumps on his horse and rides off.
Too bad he doesn't know the hero isn't just a gambler. He's also a trick shot. So as he falls, he shoots the henchman with one gun and the buckle on the stranger's saddlebags with the other. All the money spills out, everybody's happy. Idiots.
Oh, not this one again.
Scram!
Oh, not this one again.
Seen it.
Oh dear, I don't like this one. Well, oh, not this one again.
I'm watching the TV.
Oh, not this one again.
Idiots. Seen it. Wait till the commercial.
I don't like this one.
Go on. Next. Scram. Seen it.
Oh, not this one again.
Okay, so that's Archie and Edith. I believe that was from a program called All in the Family. But I'm not 100% sure on that.
Hey, the Rangers are gonna crack the safe.
Okay, nothing really impressive in that. Let's compare these. What are these? Flamethrower fuel. Okay. So flamethrower fuel. Alright, let's go ahead and keep that on.
I failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work. Just working up the energy to try my luck at the Human Resource Center again. Only way to get into Steeltown. This cut ain't healing. This cut ain't healing. This cut ain't healing. I hope I pass the screening. I hear they're pretty strict. I hope I pass the screening. I hear they're pretty strict. Fingers turning black. Fingers turning black. I hope I pass the screening. I hear they're pretty strict. I hope I pass the screening. I hear they're pretty strict. So cold.
I can do this. No, it's too dangerous. But if I don't, I have to. God damn lockdown. It's gonna kill her. I can do this. No, it's too dangerous. If I just stick to the plan, I'll... Oh! Hi. Didn't see you come up. I'm just... It's none of your business, okay? You do that? Really? I didn't think anyone gave a shit about us refugees. The bots certainly don't. They don't care if a woman is going to... It's my mom, okay? She's inside. Does data collection on the truck line, but... she's also diabetic. We didn't tell anyone, and Breeler was too drunk to notice, 'cause they'd fire her immediately if they found out. They used to let us send in 1 letter a week, and I was using it to smuggle in doses of some insulin we, found. But since the lockdown, no letters. She's gonna go into shock and die if I don't get her a dose fast. Huh, you're the Desert Rangers, aren't you? I've heard of you, but no. This is too important. I can't trust anyone but myself. Yeah, I'm just not sure I can do it. If I get caught, they'll kill me. I'm not an employee, so no non-lethal treatment for me. Then my mom dies too. And that assumes I make it all the way inside without getting boiled or crushed in the ducts. That's my way in. There's a little exhaust port in the scrapyard. I could slip in, but armored up mercs like you could never fit. Interesting. I didn't know that. Okay, fuck it. I'm doing it. Thanks for the info, Rangers. I'm going in.
Excuse me, you're the Rangers, aren't you? I heard from a refugee who left Colorado Springs that you might have seen my daughter, Haley. Is that true? He said he saw you talking to her near the pillories there. Haley and me got separated on the road, and I ended up in this camp. Been saving up traveling money to go find her, but the guy I talked to said you might have sent her someplace, so I don't know where to go. You know where she is now?
Okay, so interesting options here. The reason we sold Haley to slavery basically was because I didn't want to be contradictory with taking Cordite into the group knowing he's a slaver. So, you know, the group now is just not really against slavery, or we would have just killed Cordite, but I wanted to keep Cordite for content that comes later. So we support Cordite when we tolerate him, okay? We come to the slavery bite, it was like, okay, we'll give it. So, I mean, to be consistent with this choice, let's see, we don't have time to talk to you. Let's get back to you later, okay?
Okay. If you hear something, please let me know. Thank you. Any word on my daughter, Haley?
So we can tell her the truth. Okay, we sold her into slavery. We can lie to her. But we've already sold one. I mean... So we'll sell Deidre to La Perla and see what happens when you sell them both into slavery.
Really? I'm afraid to believe it. It sounds too good to be true. That's wonderful.
Interesting. So we got actual positive refugee reputation.
Well, well, well. Didn't think I'd be hearing from you again. What do you want, Rangers?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's adorable. I love to see them together, and so would my friends. Of course, I'll make sure to send you a finder's fee. You're good people. You deserve it.
I can't thank you enough, Rangers. This is all I have left. Please take it.
Okay, so we get to talk to La Perla again. We get a finder's fee, and then we get a reward from Deidre, but we got some money there. Was that Deidre's reward, and is the rockets the La Perla's reward? And if that's the case, then how did we get the rockets instantly? I don't know about that. That seems a bit odd. Okay. No idea.
Here's some pretty fancy war bots come out of there. In Steeltown, they beat plowshares into guns. In Steeltown, they beat plowshares into guns. Wish I could afford one of them heaters Steeltown makes. In Steeltown, they beat plowshares into guns. In Steeltown, they beat plowshares into guns. Here's some pretty fancy war bots come out of there. Wish I could afford one of them heaters Steeltown makes. Makes so many goddamn things in here, but they can't spare a generator. Here's some pretty fancy war bots come out of there. Wish I could afford one of them heaters Steeltown makes. Makes so many goddamn things in here, but they can't spare a generator.
Okay, so we have a diggable here. Save it. Hit it.
Don't have much, but take what you need.
Alright. That's a negative.
We don't have much, but take what you need. We don't have much, but take what you need. We don't have much, but take what you need.
Right. Husk.
Hope you can use that to get us out of this mess.
Anybody know anybody who's passed the test? You here to take the Steeltown test? Line up at the door beside the gates.
Oh, this cut ain't healing. The Human Resource Evaluation Center is by the main gate. That's where you need to go.
They say the gangs are coming any day now. Steeltown could defend us from the gangs if they wanted to. If
you specialize in artificial intelligence or computer engineering, please take our employment test immediately. We're offering significant signing bonuses for qualified applicants.
Halt. For your own safety, the strap guard is off limits to non-Steeltown employees. Only authorized badge holders may enter. To apply for Steeltown employment, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center to the right of the main gate. Steeltown wishes you a nice day. Halt. Employees only. To apply for employment, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center by the main gate. Halt. Employees only. To apply for employment, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center by the main gate.
Wish I had a car. Then I could try that out. Family used to be able to visit on lunch hour. Not anymore. Don't think they have lunch hour these days. Family used to be able to visit on lunch hour. Not anymore. Don't think they have lunch hour these days. Something's happening in the factory. Something's happening in the factory. I keep hearing about someone named Pro riling people up. Something's happening in the factory. Family used to be able to visit on lunch hour. Not anymore. Don't think they have lunch hour these days. Pay's supposed to be pretty good in there, if you ever get to come out and spend it. Too many refugees coming in. We were here first. Looking to get into the factory? You should talk to Dr. Breeler. Do I look like I work here? Try the Human Resource Center.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Don't talk to this guy yet. He has some random lines, but since I reloaded the zone, he's not going to say them until some other point in time.
Halt. No one may enter without first undergoing the screening procedure. No visitors are permitted at this time. Only screened employees with proper identification may enter Steeltown. See Dr. Wheeler at the Human Resources Evaluation Center to complete your screening. This is Steeltown, the finest factory in Colorado. Steeltown holds many exclusive contracts across Colorado. We manufacture the highest quality products servicing a wide range of consumer needs. Defense essentials such as advanced weapons and armor, survival and lifestyle appliances including generators, heaters, and ovens, engines and replacement parts for many models of pre-deluge vehicles, and more. Steeltown. You need us to survive. Catchy slogan trademark of Steeltown, Colorado. Trademarks are no longer enforced by the government as such legal force will be employed against infringing parties. Steeltown wishes you a nice day. Halt. For entry, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center to your right. Steeltown wishes you a nice day. Halt. For entry, first see Dr. Wheeler at the Steeltown Human Resources Evaluation Center to your right. Steeltown wishes you a nice day.
Go ahead. Check it out. The guard bots don't care who uses it. Benny gave us that. Said it was to improve our quality of life. Some bread would have been more useful. Wish I had a car. Then I could try that out.
It's right there! This is maddening! It's not enough. The gangs are coming to get us. We gotta starve before they get here. Bring us our meat, you stupid robots! People are hungry! I can't believe this! Another Steeltown promise broken! Literally 15 feet away!
That shipment is not cleared for collection.
Don't touch that! That's meant for me! before they get here? This is insane. All they gotta do is walk at 15 feet. Oh, hi. It's just dumb. I'm the cook here in the camp, and, there's not a lot to cook. People are starving. So I sent a request to Steeltown admin for a donation, and whoo, miracle, it got approved. 200 pounds of assorted goat parts. The dumb part is, the meat got moved to the loading dock, but now it's just sitting there. Apparently, the paperwork to actually deliver it got lost, so even though I can say it, I can't get it. They won't let me in, and they won't let it out. Could you? That would be incredible. A lot of hungry people would be in your debt. If you can get inside, talk to a guy named Walsh. He was my liaison on this until I stopped hearing from him. Tell him the meat for cooking is on the loading dock, and it just needs his approval to be delivered to the camp. Shoot! Huh? Oh, no. They get their meat from some family named Knox, but Walsh said he'd sell us some of what they had in their freezer. All they make in there is everything else. Stoves, pots and pans, knives. Oh, and guns, and warbots and vehicles too, which is the stuff that the gangs are coming for, I guess. You know, Liberty's army. She's sending out scavenging parties to prep for her attack on Colorado Springs. And word is they've got Steeltown in their sights. Oh, that's easy. Well, no, it's not easy. Or we wouldn't all be out here starving. We'd be in there working. All you gotta do is talk to Dr. Preeler at the Human Resources Center by the main gate and pass his test. Passing the test is the hard part. Seems like a week since anybody's done it, maybe more. Anyhow, if you pass the test, they make you an employee and open the gate for you. Simple. Crazy, huh? I heard they had trouble with their plumbing a while back and called a plumber, but wouldn't let her in because she couldn't pass the eye test. Thank you so much. Get that goat, and you'll be the goat. Good luck. Hey again, Rangers. Any luck with those boxes of goat meat? Walsh in admin. His title is Organic Maintenance Coordinator or something. He's the guy who told me he'd get the meat delivered. Good luck. Hey again, Rangers. Any luck with those boxes of goat meat? Okay. Thanks for letting us know. It's gonna be snow soup again tonight, folks. Hey again, Rangers. Any luck with those boxes of goat meat? Great, thanks. Good luck.
So I guess after you get the quest, his random dialogue stops.
Steeltown makes all the stuff that makes Colorado worth living in. Trucks, heaters, stoves, radios. I want to be part of that. Wish they'd give me the chance. I think I almost passed last time. I'll pass for sure today. I've been machinist for 10 years, and the tests failed me. What the hell do they want? What's the problem? They're working around the clock in there, but they haven't hired anybody in days. What's the problem? They're working around the clock in there, but they haven't hired anybody in days. I've been machinist for 10 years, and the tests failed me. What the hell do they want? This is bullshit. Why do we even bother? This is bullshit. Why do we even bother? This is bullshit. Why do we even bother? What's the problem? They're working around the clock in there, but they haven't hired anybody in days. My kids are starving. I have to get this job. This is bullshit. Why do we even bother? What's the problem? They're working around the clock in there, but they haven't hired anybody in days. I'm gonna make it through today. I have to. When was the last time anybody passed the screen? Anybody know? I think I almost passed last time. I'll pass for sure today.
What are all those questions measuring? And who the hell is John Henry? Knew a guy named Ludlow a while back. Total dirtbag. Passed the test with flying colors. The tests don't make any sense! If things inside the factory are as screwed up as these tests, I can't even imagine. Knew a guy named Ludlow a while back. Total dirtbag. Passed the test with flying colors. How does Steeltown make warbots if they can't even make a test? Knew a guy named Ludlow a while back. Total dirtbag. Passed the test with flying colors. I programmed robots for a mining outfit, and I still failed the robot programming test? What are all those questions measuring? And who the hell is John Henry? How does Steeltown make warbots if they can't even make a test? I programmed robots for a mining outfit, and I still failed the robot programming test? The tests don't make any sense! If things inside the factory are as screwed up as these tests, I can't even imagine. It took me 2 weeks to get through the body scanner because of a scratch on my arm. I know there's trouble inside the factory, but at least it's warm. And my brother's in there. Our family's generator came from Steeltown. It kept us alive. Now it seems like all it makes are excuses. This time, I failed the eye scanner. Wheeler can't even tell me why. I know there's trouble inside the factory, but at least it's warm. And my brother's in there. I know there's trouble inside the factory, but at least it's warm. And my brother's in there. Our family's generator came from Steeltown. It kept us alive. Now it seems like all it makes are excuses. This isn't a job screening. It's a goddamn lottery. I'm not doing this again. It's humiliating. Who am I kidding? Yes, I am. It's the only chance I have to see my husband on the inside. This isn't a job screening. It's a goddamn lottery. This isn't a job screening. It's a goddamn lottery.
Sometimes inside the fence, I see robots moving boxes outside, taking them right back in. Same boxes, over and over. What the heck is that about? I can't buy medicine if I don't work. I can't work if I don't buy medicine. I'm sick because they're damn smart. Computation engine my ass. Computation engine my ass. Damn body scanner said my black lung gave me extra points. And then it failed me for poor sportsmanship. Sometimes inside the fence, I see robots moving boxes outside, taking them right back in. same boxes over and over. What the heck is that about? Damn body scanner said my black lung gave me extra points. Oh, then it failed me for poor sportsmanship. I can't buy medicine if I don't work. I can't work if I don't buy medicine.
Going to the screening? Good luck. Steeltown's just about the only place making new things instead of scavenging. I want to be part of that. Not many places in Colorado hiring. No surprise the line's out the door. I failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work. Anybody know anybody who's passed the test? Going to the screening? Good luck. Steeltown's just about the only place making new things instead of scavenging. I want to be part of that. Not many places in Colorado hiring. No surprise the line's out the door. I failed the screening test 6 times. Guess I'm not cut out for work. Anybody know anybody who's passed the test?
Okay, so a lot of dialogue. This episode's already running low, and we've only been doing the entry dialogue, so I'm going to end it here. We've spoken to everybody pretty much outside of the Human Resource Center here, so we'll come back and pick up with talking with those NPCs. Yeah, okay. See you on the next one. Later.